All right, hello everyone. Eric Marks here again with FindingMiddleEarth.com, and today I'm going to answer a rather silly question, to be honest. Which camera is better, the Nikon D850 or the Fujifilm X-T2? So before we get started, if you guys head over to my website at FindingMiddleEarth.com, click the big subscribe button in the top right-hand corner, and you'll get instant access to a free 45-minute video talking all about my landscape photography gear, my camera bags, tripods, all that good stuff. Also, my landscape photography post-processing and HDR blending course. It's $100. It's over 10 hours of course footage. Is on sale still for $25. So go ahead and pick that up while you can. I've been getting a lot of positive feedback about it, so I wanted to leave it at that price to make it super affordable. It teaches you everything you need to know about Photoshop for landscape photography, blending, HDR, masking, all that good stuff. So, all right, let's get into this. So before I really talk about this, the whole like D850 versus X-T2, we're not really going to be doing that because, in my opinion, the X-T2 does not compare to the D850, and the D850 does not compare to the X-T2. They're just different, and different is okay. So I wanted to start by saying that, and I also want to say one more thing. I'm going to make sure this video doesn't go on too long because most of you, I think, already know this, and some of you might be confused as to what I mean by they don't compare, but it's okay to just have different cameras sometimes instead of making one the clear winner over the other, okay? Because the X-T2 just is what it is. It's an APS-C mirrorless camera that's fantastic quality, and the D850 is a full-frame monster, high resolution that's fantastic quality. Okay, just because one is good doesn't make the other bad. So let's get that on the table here, literally. So the D850, okay, I've owned this for about 2 months, and since I've had it, I've gotten probably 20 or 30 emails now. From people begging me to compare these. So like put them up against each other head to head with dynamic range and ISO performance and which one, does this better. And, I didn't want to make this video, but the reason why I'm really making it is to just kind of address all this here. I'm not going to do the videos just to get clickbait, right? I know I could get probably tens of thousands of views if I said the D850 faster autofocus than the X-T2, or the X-T2 beats the D850, and I created some really cool thumbnail where I held this up and gave this kind of a naughty look, like something like this. I get a lot of views, sure, but I already know the answer, so I'm not going to just clickbait the crap out of my audience so I can get the views here. So the answer is, I know the D850 is better in many ways than the X-T2, but that does not make the X-T2 a bad camera. This just makes the D850 my clear pick and my clear winner if I'm going out for landscape photography on a tripod. I like making big prints. I like high resolution. This camera is just very, very good for that kind of work. Also for studio portrait work, product photography, because it's so high resolution, okay? But that doesn't mean that the X-T2 cannot complete the same tasks, all right? The simple reason why I have both cameras, as I've said before, is because if I'm going out for a day, which I do all the time with my family, and I have a 2-year-old daughter, and I just want to document my daughter's life, right? She's growing up so fast. This is my family documenting camera. Now, I have used this for some professional jobs. I have used this for a lot of landscape photography. I've reviewed both of these cameras, and I've taken both of them on landscape vlogs, which you can watch on this channel. But this is typically my main pick if I'm just going out for a day of shooting with the family, because I can just stuff it in a messenger bag, or even the diaper bag, that we carry around for my 2-year-old, and this just fits. It's just lightweight. You don't really know what's there. I can pull it out at any time, and I can take photos of the family, of the daughter, and we're good to go. It's just super simple, super small, everything's lightweight, and it's just easier to lug around, okay? Whereas this thing, the D850 with the Zeiss Milvus Prime, it's just, it's very heavy, it's breaking my wrist off, but that's okay because I know that. It's supposed to be that way. It is what it is. That's why I said the D850 is what it is, and this is what it is. They're just made to be different cameras. They're for a different market, okay? The Fujifilm didn't market the X-T2 towards a specific market. This is just a very versatile camera. It's, in my opinion, one of the most versatile mirrorless cameras ever, and most certainly the most versatile camera, the mirrorless camera that I've ever owned. It does focus tracking well, it can shoot wildlife and family and landscape, and it just kind of does everything. It has a very good middle-of-the-road resolution at 24 megapixels. It's just a good, solid camera. Now the D850, it's a 46 megapixel camera. It's full frame. It's a beast. It's heavy. It creates very large RAW files. So if I'm just gonna be cranking off shots of the family or at a Disney World vacation or something, I'm not gonna take this because I don't want every single shot I take to be 46 megapixels. It's for a specific purpose for me. I like printing, I like selling fine art prints, I like having the room to be able to crop a little bit back in post-production. This just gives me all the things that I want. The dynamic range on the D850 is better than that on the X-T2. There's just some key differences here that I really like about this. I really do like optical viewfinders instead of the electronic viewfinders, but that's not to say that electronic viewfinders are bad. I've grown up with DSLRs, and so I prefer optical, but they're just for a different market, okay? So I'm gonna stop rambling on and just let you guys know that there's not gonna be a comparison because there is no way to compare them. They're just different, and they're both great for their own world of photographers. And I would say that in this current market, there's a lot of photographers that kind of do things a little bit backwards. They'll kind of look for the camera first and all these specs and like the coolest, newest thing on the market, and then they'll try to alter their needs to fit that camera. But what you need to do is gather all of your needs, everything that you need, write it down on a piece of paper, and then alter the camera to fit your needs. Find the right camera that's gonna work for you instead of go, man, there's a lot of hype on this camera right now. This camera's on every forum. It's like a hot camera. So I'm just gonna, I guess I don't have to have this or this, and I can just get this camera. And so many people are doing that just to kind of please the market or please what others are saying. Don't buy a camera for anyone other than yourself. It doesn't matter, even if you're on YouTube. Like I said, anytime I put like Fuji X-T2 in a title, the video gets significantly more views when I used to put Nikon D810 in a title. And I know that, okay? I just know that's true. And so, if I really cared about just getting views and clickbait, I would have never bought the D850. I would have probably ordered the XH1, and I would have been doing a bunch of XH1 videos right now. But I just don't care about that. I buy cameras for me and not for anyone else, and that's the way you should be too. So figure out what you need and alter the camera to fit your needs. Find that right camera. Okay, well, I'm gonna advise that you turn this crap off right now and go find a cool photography location and take some great photos. All right, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.